Okay, hello guys, welcome back. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in. I will just get right into it. Let's get into it. I don't think I have so much update. Yesterday we spoke about what happened in Benin Republic. We saw how normalcy was restored to that country after a mutiny, and I will also call an attempted coup, even though it looks more like a mutiny, was averted. And that was that about that. Today we're gonna be just going through my timeline to see what's really happening. Again, this is where we are. So this is Daniel Buwala. Daniel Buwala is one of the media aides of President Tinubu, and this is what he is talking about here. Is saying that is having an open challenge to Rufai. I don't really know what's happening with Rufai. It seems that Rufai at this moment is having some issues at his workplace. Now he has come out to deny that. Okay, let's just get in. And also, before we get right into it, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. You're all welcome to the show once again. Thank you. Okay, so this is him mocking Rufai. Let's see that on a Monday morning.
One backhand slap. He's crying like a toddler that he is and has made over 10 tweets on me and still counting.
Okay.
You brag about your prowess. Respond to the popular demand. Fly into Abuja, add Mayo to you. Come for the man-to-man interview and ask all the questions you have. No holds barred. And until you can respond to that, I don't have your time. Animal husbandry.
Wow. So that's Buwala to Rufai. Again, I don't think that if someone, purportedly has lost his job, that it should be something of a joy. I understand that they are political enemies, Buwala and Hussein Rufai. And Hussein Rufai has come out, just to deny that he did lose his job. Okay, so we're going to wait and see what happens. Over time, the truth will be revealed. But that being said, I still don't know why this is something of joy to Buwala and why he wants to actually publicize it. One backhand slap is crying like another toddler that he is. He has made over 10 tweets on me and still counting. You brag about your prowess. Come to Abuja. If you're truly still working with Arise TV, that's what he's saying. And someone is telling that he needs to focus. My kind of politician, I know that. You understand? Yeah, even if you give Tinubu 30 years, nothing will work. That was Daniel Buwala before he joined this administration of Tinubu, and now he has like a 180 shift in his idea, in what he said about Tinubu. Again, it is what it is. We'll wait and see what happens. This is his popular tweet. Everybody always retweet this under his mention or under his timeline. The human brain is unique, okay, and miraculous. It works and functions optically 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, until you join the APC, then it stops working. That's Daniel Buwala for you. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with respect to that. This was what happened. I think the governor of Osun State and the first lady kind of having a dig at it. If you listen to the background, someone say, which kind of thing it is? I don't know. And then you have the first lady come to say what's happening here. You have to wrap it up. So the first lady is like, you have 5 minutes. Now, this guy, I'm not so sure he's an exceptional governor. I'm not even sure he's average. I'm not seeing any major impact in Osun State. But I know it comes with his dances and all that. Recently, he resigned from the People's Democratic Party. He resigned. I think that was November 4, but that was made public just last week. Here she comes again. Makpalemo speech, meaning I'm going to take away the speech from you. Quite interesting, these people. At the end of the day, we don't have differences within our political rank. We only have differences when it comes to people online. People, having their own, I would say, bias with respect to religion, with respect to tribe and all that. When you get to where money is being shared, there is no PDP, there is no APC, there is no ADC. They all unite. Unfortunately, the supporters don't. They use the supporters to perpetuate whatever it is that they want, okay? Yeah, so sad. A Nigerian man who lost his entire life saving over 20 million forex trading now lives in an uncompleted building, left devastated after every rain. Yeah, if you're into forex, you have to understand risk management. If you're into forex, you have to understand how these things work. Okay, you can't be trading based on a sugar high. At some point, it actually gets back to you. Go and look at the top guys who have made it in forex. At one point or the other, they've suffered major losses. Some of them have taken their lives. So I'm just saying, which it's a good stuff. You can get millions overnight, but you just have to be careful. What's this? Look at where the guy is living. I mean, really, this is bad. This is bad. I would rather put my investment in something that is a little bit, risky, not too risky, but at the same time, it's not going to blow me out. I'm just saying. But that's it. I'm hearing that TikTok Live is banned. TikTok has banned Nigeria from going live at night. Why? How is that true? Okay, it's just at night. If it's at night, then okay. I mean, I don't know what happens at night when people go on TikTok, but it is what it is. Why? Okay, this is Regina.
Passed out. Bro!
In London, right?
Whoa!
I think we've been seeing less of her. Natasha, she handed over to Natasha and Two-Face. So that I think that's what is actually now on our timeline. But it is what it is.
It's smelling so, or scenting so. Oh my god. No way, guys. Hey!
What is this?
Off me. What's this?
Everything you have for you.
Hey!
I don't even know why we need that shout.
My day, is it cold?
No,
Whoa, this is quite big. Guys, like I'm just waking up.
Okay, that's fine. So we had some representative of the United States in Abuja, just a few days ago, and they met, and it's also based on the need for them to have for Nigeria to have itself secured. We'll see what happens. Okay. This is Wiki. Where was this? I think this happened when this 3 hours ago. Okay, let me see if I can get more context to what is happening here. But we know what happened recently with the PDP faction of Wiki. How he's come out to say that he's going to appoint a caretaker committee. I don't still have a major blueprint with respect to how PDP is going to get itself together before the 2027 election. I don't think it's going to happen. As long as Wike is still in the party or possibly expelled and all that, I don't know. So the Nigerian FCT minister at a university convocation ceremony, dressed in academic regalia, gesturing animatedly while speaking, likely during his acceptance of an honorary degree. They gave him an honorary degree again? What the hell? Why? Okay, let me see. Wike's honorary degree. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Please, if you've not subscribed, please help do subscribe. Thanks for your comment, thanks for your like, thanks for your share. I really do appreciate. And this happened, I think, today. Yeah, let's see that. Wow, Wike danced joyfully after receiving. No, this is 4 months ago. This is not today. Okay, So again, sorry about that. Okay, we'll see what happens. It's just using that as a meme. I won't comment before this post, but I see for TikTok book, I see big because I just respect myself. What is this? What is this? December 5. Wow. Anyways, I'll just move on. Okay, so this guy has something to say. So this guy is alleging that there is no kidnapping anywhere, that the whole scenario was staged to implicate Harrison. Now, this is a conspiracy, but then let me hear what else to say.
At the turn now for free. You see this woman and the husband, when you see their picture here, so that they no kidnap them. Really? I say they no kidnap them. Now, very dark man and that in other ratted man, and they make that.
No, that's a very, very, very dire allegation. That's a serious allegation. And I don't think, I mean, you have to be careful what you're alluding here.
Oh, God. You see, let me tell you something. The truth is going to come outside very soon. The truth is going to come outside very soon. You see that Auchi, when they arrest Harrison, put so, the policeman went there, now the same court, neither man and very dark man did. Even that other guy, when they share for social media, they all belong to the same.
Wow. I don't know how true this is, though.
Secret court, you get it now. Mm-hmm. So that's why they plan and done so that it will fall into weekend. Today now is Saturday. They cannot release him.
So this video allegedly was on a Saturday. Okay, yeah, in Nigeria, once you're taken into custody on a Friday evening, I don't even understand how the hell that is allowed to continue. If you're taken into custody in Nigeria, over time, you can go out until a Monday morning. Until Monday morning when they come to get your bill. I still don't know why that is. That doesn't even make sense. So at times when the police wants to punish you or when you run into a wrongful and they target the arrest on a Friday evening where it becomes very difficult for you to fulfill your bail condition, and as a result of that, you are remanded in the prison over the weekend. So you're there Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday morning, you're then released. Unsatisfying your bail condition.
Move to a Sunday, they cannot release it. They plan it. You get it so now. So, but the planner don't fail because very dark man be do this thing to take and disgrace the guy. But now the thing now is working against him and working in favor of Harrison. I want to tell now something. What happened to that 5.4 million naira? Like I told now. You see, normally, if Harrison go for that operation, when he don't negotiate with the kidnappers and everything, they give them the full money. You get it so now. Yes, best not to him. He has a reason for it.
Okay, maybe it's a plausible reason that it doesn't give them the full money just to ensure that they can actually get the victims back to a safe point before releasing the other money. But I think what it does also is that after it gives them the first money, it kind of get their location. And then secondly, when that happens, it then goes back to neutralize the kidnapper and also recover the other money that it first give to them. That's his model operandi, I believe. Another thing also is this, that he actually takes some money out, and then what it does is also put in some fake currency. Hi, Patrick, welcome to the show. And then put in some fake currency, right, into the money. But I still don't understand that angle. If it's coming from the angle of fake currency, shouldn't the fake currency with the original currency equal the total amount of the ransom? I don't know. But again, we're waiting.
But they always release the victims. They always release the victims. Sometimes they come later arrest the kidnappers. That is the strategy the guy they use. But in this one now, if you watch Harrison when they make in video before the police now come arrest him, he was confused because it never happened to him before. It never happened to him before saying when he give them money, they will not release one, they will release the other one.
Yeah, so that was a blind spot. That was a blind spot in Harrison's operation. And that's why it seems like he is culpable. Not that he is, okay? I'm just saying it seems like he is culpable. That was a serious blind spot. Because ideally, if they've released both, there's no recourse again, right? Because they've released all the two individuals that they want to release, and then you didn't give them the complete money. Nobody's going to hear about this. And Alanda's how he's been doing his operation. And then after that, then he goes in, possibly in a disguise to give them the remaining money, then they capture the kidnappers. I'm just saying. Now, just me trying to just think outside the box. But that was not really what happened. Hi, welcome to the show, Anan. Unfortunately, now the guy is still in custody, of the kidnappers. And now everybody has, drawn their attention away from the kidnappers and now siding with the kidnappers, saying the money is not complete. Apparently, the money was not actually complete because they went to the hotel and then they found the money in the hotel. Okay? Yeah.
So now nobody is talking about the husband anymore. Nobody is talking about the husband anymore. Mm-hmm. Even the wife, no statement. The family of the man, no statement. Now fake kidnapping. Now arranging, now set up.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I don't know if that's true. I don't think that you would set up your wife that is pregnant because you want to take down someone. I don't think that makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me.
They do that thing because very dark man, his mother is from Auchi side. So they do that thing. They can carry that guy, come Auchi, then so that they will put him for a police station, then frame the guy, then the whole country now will not say Harrison a bad guy.
I hope this guy have a very good lawyer. He needs a very good lawyer with all these allegations because you have to be able to prove this to a T. Again, you can say there's something sinister, but you're making series of allegations here that I cannot confirm, and I'm not sure you can vividly confirm that. But again, it is what it is. Reason why VDM is regretting setting Harrison up with the ransom.
But now it don't backfire. It don't backfire. Very dark man is the one that is trying to.
I mean, he could take it as a defense in court that I actually believe what he's saying, or possibly that he has some issues, up there. But again,
now the whole rat is now they don't enter inside. Oh my God! They tell now something. You see, very dark man. This is the last fight because the fight when he first fight before, Bill Lord don't already break in 2 legs, but he still get 2 hands. But now Harrison now will break the 2 hands when remain.
I would take this as a comic relief, though. To be honest with you, I would take this as a comic relief.
The 2 hands when we met now, when they still they type, still they find trouble. Now this guy now, Harrison will break. Because Bill don't first break the 2 legs. As they talk to you now, very dark man now will become crippled very soon. He's going to become crippled. He's going to become crippled and powerless. All those other people when they under in captivity, when they're under bondage, under him, they will be free. All those people when they're America, when they move, they fall down, when they UK, when they move, they will also receive their freedom because very dark man has been defeated.
Okay, that's quite interesting. So we all know what's happening with PDP right now, right? Again, the faction of Fayose is now giving them back to back. So this is the expulsion of the people that
state chairman and zonal chairmen of our great party in our zone.
It's a real mess right now.
Members of the National Executive Committee of our great party.
Okay.
Men and women.
Men and women. These are the people that want to take care over the country. Let's hear that.
Men and women of our great party.
Okay.
Members of the press.
Okay.
Good evening, all.
Okay, no problem.
Distinguished leaders and esteemed members of the National Executive Committee of our great party. I am proudly delegated to welcome you to this 104 NEC meeting. I thank the Almighty Allah I thank the Almighty Allah God for your lives, your resilience.
At least they should get someone that can read. Hello guys, welcome to the show. Please, if you've not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks. I'm doing very well. Thank you, Olenga. Yeah.
And your unwavering commitment to the growth and survival of our party.
Okay.
Especially in these challenge times, when character and discipline and fidelity to constitutional order all being tested on all fronts.
Okay.
Let me begin by assuring every members of this.
Okay, so this guy is a wicked. This is the wicked faction trying to take out the Makide's faction. So now, if you recall, that the Makide's faction expelled Wiki and 11 others, including those with Fayose, Senator Anyanwu, and the others. Now, this is the wicked faction also now doing the same exact thing. They're going band to band. Men and women.
As amended.
Yeah, I mean, that's
and
crazy.
constitution of our great party, the PDP,
At least get someone
is
that can
total,
read, right?
sincere,
What?
and uncompromising at every tone. We have chosen the path of legality over sentiment, discipline over disorder, and institutional loyalty over personal ambition.
Oh, thanks, Othniel.
It is for this reason that all individuals who choose a path that portray our party as one does not believe in the rule of law have been duly sanctioned in accordance with the decision reached at the 103rd NEC meeting.
Wow.
Their expulsion letters have been formally communicated to the former national chairman, Ilya Damagun, His Excellency Governor Shema Kinde, His Excellency Bala Mohammed, and Kabiru Tanimu Turaki SAN, and others. We cannot continue to allow a situation where the conduct of a few brings our party into dispute. Or suggest that David, the PDP operate outside the boundaries of law and orders.
Wow.
In the same spirit of restoring constitutional sanity and strengthening our administrative structure, we have taken decisive.
Now, I'm listening from Ibadan. Welcome to the show. This is a disaster. A kindergarten child can do better than this. This is awful. God bless you. Yeah, thanks. God bless you too. I mean, it's quite unfortunate. These are the people making decisions.
To put in place credible caretaker committee for Anambra State, Ebonyi State, Lagos State, Ikiti State, Bauchi State, and Southeast Geopolitical Zone.
So I don't understand why you're having a caretaker committee in just select few states, while you're leaving the other northern states. So I think Wike is trying to play to his own area of strength, where he's been maybe following in cash or following in campaign stuff. You know, it's really bad. Like, we don't have opposition in Nigeria as we speak. Tinubu has captured the whole system. And again, you know, he already said it, that is his personal interest to see them in disarray. Unfortunately, they've not been able to come together. Not one of them. Not one party. I've been able to join the other one. I'm just saying, let's say even an SDP or an ADC or an LP and an ADC or a PDP and an ADC or a PDP and an SDP, like none. None. It's a shame, though.
The Office of the National Organizing Secretary is currently coordinating consultation with stakeholders in states where caretaker committee are still outstanding. I am pleased to inform you that in the coming days, the National Working Committee will conclude all pending appointments to ensure no vacuum exists.
Yeah, not just capture the whole system and destroy it. It's a big shame. Unfortunately, he's not been able, like, again, take security, for instance. That's one thing that it's a negative for him. And and then we'll see what happens. Again, I think there's also a crisis brewing again in River State. We went through that. Fubara is saying that they're not out of the woods yet. When he was speaking, that was over the weekend. So it's all messed up. And again, the oppositions too, they're not serious. That's just what I can say. They're not just serious.
In the administration of our party nationwide. However, it is important to address the unfortunate and disgraceful action of Mr. Kabiru Tanimu Turaki SAN, who lead higher talks to disrupt the 103rd NEC meeting.
At least, I'm not saying, again, I'm not even very good when it comes to English. I'm not up there. I'm not at Wale Soyinka's level. But at least if you write this thing, you should have people like young guys that can help you proofread it, put it on ChatGPT, correct the errors and all that. You know? Like, it's just unfortunate the level of laxity and laid-back mentality that these politicians have. I mean, the governor of Osun State too was reading, and he was just reading as if he had yam in his mouth. You had Okpebolo also trying to call 1.something billion, but it's okay.
Properties and assault members of both BOT and the NEC members. His conduct was primitive, reckless, and wholly unbecoming of any party member
What the hell?
let alone someone parading himself falsely as national chairman. The matter has been reported to the police and other security agencies, and appropriate action are being taken.
Okay.
It bears repeating that INEC has no record of him as a member of NEC, much less as national chairman of our party.
Okay.
Every temptation to respond outside the confines of our extant laws, discipline must never descend into whelmed fairness, must never replace fairness.
Wow.
Fairness must never replace fairness.
Actually, on a normal day, when I get all these things and I see that they're reading long, I just skip it and move to the thing. But I think I came for the content, but I'm waiting for just these grammatical blunders. It's crazy.
It is also necessary to formally place on record the status of the current National Working Committee. The tenure of the present National Working Committee expire at midnight on December 9, 2025.
Okay, that's
in
tomorrow.
Keeping with the constitution and establishment practice of our party, National Caretaker Committee shall thereafter be constituted to process.
If our leaders are finding it difficult to read, how can they comprehend and make tangible decisions to move the country forward? 100%. Like, maybe you see 1% of all these politicians that are really useful. All of them, from the higher up there to the lower one, it's just a mess.
At the appellant,
the guys have confused.
To process, pending the conclusion of the ongoing judicial process at the appellant court, we shall not convene any national convention until outstanding state and zonal congresses have been duly conducted. We must never allow any section of the country to be disenfranchised and excluded from participating in the most important democratic exercise of our party.
Okay, fair enough.
What opportunity to reaffirm our identity as a party founding on rule of law, due process, justice, and equity. Together we will defend these values. Together we will restore order, and together we will chart a future that honors both our legacy and our aspiration. I thank you all for your steadfastness and your continued service to our great party. May God guide our deliberations and grant us the wisdom to steer the PDP forward.
Earlier today, the Board of Trustees held its meeting, received briefings from relevant party organs, and carefully reviewed developments arising from the implementation of resolutions adopted at the 103rd NEC meeting. As you are all aware, the past weeks have been defining moments in the history of our party.
Fair enough, yeah.
The PDP has once again been confronted with challenges that test our internal cohesion, our commitment to constitutional order, and our collective resolve to remain a credible national platform for democratic governance. Yet, history has shown that whenever the PDP is confronted with challenges, the party emerges stronger, wiser, and more united.
Are you sure about that? I don't know, guys. Are you guys chat? Are you sure about whenever PDP? This is Ayo Fayoshe. If you're watching the main one, this is in there, right? It's just crazy.
This will not be different. So today offers us another opportunity to demonstrate that collective capacity. Mr. Chairman, distinguished leaders, members of the Board of Trustees, wishes to reaffirm our full support for the Constitution and ratification of caretaker committees in the affected states, as well as the Southeast Zonal Caretaker Committee. These measures are essential in preventing administrative gaps, stabilizing our structures, and giving our party the lawful leadership required at this moment. It is the duty of the BOT to preserve the conscience of this party. And in that regard, we are satisfied that these actions are constitutional, necessary, and in the best interest of our party. We have also examined the current judicial situation affecting the functioning and composition of the National Working Committee, and as mentioned earlier, its tenure, which is coming to an end on the 9th. And in this regard, the Board of Trustees recommending we strongly recommend to the National Executive Committee the constitution of a National Caretaker Committee with full transitional responsibility for the administration of the party, pending the conduct of a legal, well-constituted national convention.
Again, they already had their convention in Ibadan based on the anti-Wike's faction. So I don't know the way forward here for these guys. I think they're bent on holding PDP down until after the 2027 elections. That's what they're doing. It's a calculated move to ensure that PDP does not have its way until after the 2027 elections.
Our constitutional values demand consistency, and the party must never operate in an uncertainty. The BOT is confident that NEC will take these steps responsibly in defense of our party and its future.
Okay.
Distinguished leaders, we are mindful that Nigerian people are watching. Our supporters across.
No, we're just watching your nonsensical display across board. We're not, like, it's so painful. Again, I don't know if it's something that I would say brings me joy, because PDP was the one that started this current descent we're in. APC came and brought it down further, and that's where we are. APC also took us way back. PDP started it, and this is where we are now.
The country desires stability, a clear leadership and direction, and a united political platform capable of protecting democracy and offering credible national opposition. It is therefore the firm view of the Board of Trustees that once NEC approved the National Caretaker Committee, such committee should immediately commence preparations in
it's a shenanigans.
Consultation with relevant party organs for the conduct of a national convention at the shortest possible time, subject, of course, to constitutional requirements and judicial directives. The party cannot afford prolonged transition. Our responsibility to the nation requires urgency, order, and unity. Finally, Mr. Chairman, distinguished leaders, the Board of Trustees wishes to reassure this NEC of its unwavering commitment to stand firmly behind every lawful measure taken to restore discipline, strengthen internal democracy, and secure the future of our party. We urge the leaders and members to put personal interests aside,
welcome
close
to the show.
ranks, and recommit themselves to the ideals
Look at them.
upon which this great party was founded. Let our actions today be guided by wisdom, patience, and the overriding goal of preserving PDP as a strong, virile, united, and
as a strong, virile. In fact, I like that virile. Yeah, virile, corrupted party.
Democratic institution.
Okay.
This afternoon during our meeting, a vote of confidence was passed by BOT on the leadership of NWC, chaired by the acting national chairman, Abdurrahman. We also passed a vote of confidence on our national leader, His Excellency Chief Barrister.
Hey, God, national leader. You see this guy how he's using Tinubu's playbook, right? That's what he's doing. He copied that one to wanted to do that in River State. He met some resistance, right? And now he's using federal might too, unfortunately.
And also a vote of confidence was passed on my leadership, the BOT leadership.
Okay, so we're gonna see what happens. It's just it's just a major stuff. Yeah, attempted coup. Yeah, we talked about the coup in Benin Republic yesterday, and it says that Nigeria's intervention in Benin is still sketchy. I mean, people were like, "What's happening, really?" Like, we were fast to send our fighter jets to Benin Republic, okay, to bring a little bit of stability there. Meanwhile, we have a lot of security issues at home, and that's crazy. Wike reacts to his certificate of expulsion from PDP, mocks PDP. Yeah, we also saw that. We'll see what happened. 16 Rivers State House of Assembly member lawmakers duly registered and properly registered into the APC. You see what's happening in Rivers State right now? Yeah, another crisis is brewing in that state. If you've not heard that, another crisis is brewing in that state. We see how almost all the assembly members have now defected to APC. That's the reality that we're facing right now. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Let me just go back. This is going to be a fast one. So we've seen this one. Let me see. If you're tired and he needs to go and go the extra mile and do the food for him, you are tired and he needs to make... Okay. Anyways, that's fine. El-Rufai can't be serious. Buala must eat him. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so before now, we saw that video from Buala mocking El-Rufai and telling El-Rufai to come to Abuja and interview him if he's still working for the Arise TV. So this is the response. Okay, so this is Rufai's response.
Come on the day that you're not around. That's a big question.
Buala. He came on the day I'm not around.
I was so disappointed about that.
You should come again.
I was so disappointed.
You should come again.
Because you guys have scores to settle.
Plenty. Buala na my brother.
So at least we can see now that he is back to Arise TV. There was a rumor circling around that he was actually suspended from Arise TV, but here he is. I mean, I don't know about the dark shade glasses inside the studio, whatever that means. Kind of looks a little bit weird.
They say for the ambassadorial list, they say they put some funny names for there.
Funny names, number one, mocking.
Oh my goodness.
Now the ambassadorial list, now these people, President Tinubu say make we wait for 2 years.
I mean, that's quite unfortunate. Yeah.
Now these people, now President Tinubu say make we wait for 2 years. Now these people.
I mean, talking about names there, Reno, Omokiri, Femi Fani-Kayode, and all of those. I mean, yeah, Reno's one is split 50-50. People are saying that he's patriotic, and some people are saying that he's just a politician, just trying to, that he's working an overdrive just to get his name on the list.
The set of people waiting and see for DM. So I don't know. In fact, Undume talks they put dead body. They put dead body. So President Tinubu say make we wait for dead body for ambassador list for 2 years.
That's not funny though.
Are you mind?
I put the mic here. So President Tinubu say make we wait for dead body for 2 years. Then which other one happen again? They said we've released over 100 students. So now government and bandits now they get arranged.
No, yeah, that's what's happening now. Yeah, like look at what Onoga said. We spoke to them that they should release it. Like we're speaking to them. So what's happening after? Okay, given that they've released the student, how are you even going to eradicate these guys? Because if you are stealing people, kidnapping them, then I don't know why you're still, allowed to run things. Quite unfortunate.
Because we know the greasy arrest of bandits, now release of people. So it be like saying that just they carry people now, kidnap people on holiday, they will go leave, they will come back.
NSA, they are doing well.
They are doing well.
They are okay. They are not.
I think this relaxed studio vibes is even much more interesting than the normal morning show. I'm just saying. I guess this is the back room before they go live on our live stream.
They give them weekly reports on their blockade.
You know, say Nigeria na cruise every day. At the year, you know, say it is well. You get better. You know, say Nigeria na cruise wey be say. Matawale say they qualify for defense minister of state. As they make Matawale showing qualification, waiting make Matawale qualify. So, is it Nigeria on a cruise? In fact, one of my new mission this new year One of my new missions this new year, because I don't tire to shout, now to start satire. Now satire one.
Oh yeah, and I think that will work actually. At times when you get to the point where Nigerian problems become so much, you just turns into joke. Maybe make everybody mad, and then it just turns into a joke, right? I mean, that's it. Trump calls it disgraced, right? I mean, if I'm a politician, I won't call the state I want to rule, I want to serve disgrace. But again, I mean, that's coming from his own point of view. I think we should fix the country instead of fighting Trump. Fix the country. And then Trump will have no say, right?
They do now. Baba? Now satire what they do now. Waiting they have. Yeah, let's
okay.
Who go and buy the drinks? Let's declare something.
I trust.
Let's declare.
Okay, so that's so that's the behind the scenes stuff, right? Yeah, Buala must in Rufai can be serious. So he's back to the studio, and this is where we are. Okay, Rice TV, Mario, and Rusa Feni for his comment on President Tinubu's ambassadorial list that has been actually publicized for the past. We wait for Rufai's response. Let me see this one.
Experience that you meet while you are away.
In fact, say President Tinubu say make we wait for 2 years for.
Okay, I think we've seen this one. Yeah, we've seen this one. Okay, this is about it. Okay, about his back to the show.
No, I'm not happy I didn't get the memo. You understand about it? Like you're both, what's it called? Matching. Is this is
the 10th suit, right? Yeah.
The boys' club, the men's club. I'm not happy about that.
So they're giving them powder, pancake, and all that. Okay. Yeah, so that's how they do. I mean, before they go online, there's also one lady in TVC that usually dance or do song and all that before it goes online, but that's fine. I'm a believer in true federalism. That said, allocation from the federal government should go with certain conditions. States should be free to do with their IGR whatever they want, as long as their citizens are fine with it. But allocations from the center should be protected from any form of shenanigan. Yeah. Kebbi State Governor approves 10 billion loan to secure extra 1,300 Hajj slots. What are we doing? This is a state where they just kidnap people. A few weeks ago. Oh, no Rufai, no Arise TV. You tune in because of him, right? Yeah, the guy is he knows how to do stuffs. I believe. Let's see. Okay, so why would you approve a 10 billion loan for 1,300 Hajj seats? That's why they look at us as an unserious country. The chairman of the State Pilgrim Welfare Agency, Alhaji Faruku Aliyu Yaro, disclosed this on Sunday in Benin Kebbi while briefing journalists. He explained that intervention was necessary to meet the December 5 deadline, earlier fixed by the National Hajj Commission. Can we scrub this commission? If you want to go to Hajj, it's your business. We already have ambassadors. We already have, different commissions that process visa and all that. We have the custom services. We have all these things already. We have the passport office. We have the interior stuff. Why do we have a Hajj commission? Why do we have a JP commission? Why? Aliyu Yaro praised the governor Nasser Idris for what he describes as timely and people-focused decision, noting that many prospective pilgrims were already distressed over fear of losing their slots. What is this? According to him, the loan not only protects the state's full allocation, but also created opportunity for more residents to participate. He also announced that the payment deadline for intending pilgrim has now been extended to December 16. With the extension, Pilgrim can now complete payment of the 7,696,769 naira edge fare without pressure. He added that all 21 local government areas in the state would benefit equally from the new arrangement. Yaro further revealed that preparation for the 2026 Hajj had already been underway for several months, stressing that Kebbi remains one of the leading states in early planning and coordination for the pilgrimage. I pity for Nigerians. I mean, yeah, I agree with you, BCJ. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. What is this? You can't secure life, you can't secure properties. And this is where, but you cannot borrow money to house, feed, educate Amalgiri out of school children. The same state under siege by bandits is approving 10 billion for Hajj. I won't be surprised if some of those bandits made it. I mean, they've collected ransom money, right? Yeah, some of those bandits, they will make it. I-3501, welcome to the show. It's just unfortunate that this is where we are in Nigeria at this point. APC should get angry with this, but we understand our mother, the first lady, will cheer them up instead. But ordinary caution from Yaya Ashwaju, you called her arrogant. You all are disrespectful. What is this? Governor Adeleke needs to realize that politics is different from friendship. I won't see him as a serious politician. He had to set up. We are ready to support him. APC is not our friend right now. After election, we can vibe again. Okay. This is, who is this? Okay, that was Remi Tinubu and, okay, and Osho State Governor. I mean, they were all around themselves over the weekend. Yeah. Okay, Rabbi Kwakwaso is speaking, and at this point, I might actually just read this and call it a day. Thanks for joining. If you've not subscribed, please do subscribe to this channel. We're trying to grow this channel. Still trying to meet the 1,000 subscribers. This is Rabbi Musa Kwakwaso. I filled me with deep personal concern about the state of our national affairs. Oh, really? Okay. I've served within the system for many years. What contribution did you make? I mean, some people really like him because according to them, he did make some contribution in Kano. I'm aware that the primary responsibility for tackling the escalating insecurity in Nigeria rests with the federal government. It rests with the federal government and rests with the state governors too, and rests with the local government chairman too, and almost everybody in collaboration with state and local government. Okay, fine. Regrettably, it appears the federal government is overwhelmed. Wow. This is evident in its tacit endorsement to allow state governors to establish and deploy vigilante securities outfit with little or no professional training. Such a policy, however well-intentioned, has inadvertently facilitated the uncontrolled proliferation of small arms and light weapons across the country. Yeah, that's what happens. Now, we don't know who is funding who. We don't know who is harming who. Worst of all, individuals have begun taking advantage of this by setting up their militia, like we are seeing in the action of some political element. Such action further threatens the fragile peace in our country. Of equal concern is the rising wave of ethnic and regional profiling of Nigerian citizens within their own country. In recent times, we have witnessed disturbing reports of individuals, particularly from a part of the country, being arbitrarily targeted, harassed, and arrested, and in some cases tortured in other part of the country. This is compounded by the growing harassment, intimidation, and hate speech on social media. Often fueled by ethnic, religious jingoism, this trend poses a grave threat to national security, national unity and cohesion. The federal government must act decisively, civilly, and without delay to reverse this dangerous development before they spiral further out of control. It has actually spiraled out of control, to be honest with you. As a former Minister of Defense and Chairman of the Committee on the Control of Small Arms and Light Weapons, I find the current ease which arms are being circulated across the country deeply alarming and unacceptable. Finally, I wish to sincerely congratulate General Christopher Musa on his well-deserved appointment as Minister of Defense. I'm confident that with the necessary political will and support, he possesses the competence and experience to make a significant difference in restoring security and stability to our nation. This is Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso. Again, yeah. That's the reality that we are faced right now. Watch Ondo and Ekiti kidnapping gang make confession on how they target and kidnap their victims. What? For this gang, a vulcanizer spots the target. Innocent people who fix their car tire at his place, they always need an insider. This is another sting operation. Let me see.
The Kogi Street, and that farm is belong to family, like some acres of farm.
How much did you collect from Alhaji Adebayo?
Like 7 billion plus.
Your name?
My name is Ogunremi Olugbunmi. I'm from Abuja.
Wow.
I got involved into kidnapping. That's why I'm at the RRS police cell. I started the act of kidnapping January 2021 this year when I met with
so this is the whole stuff.
He was one that introduced me to kidnapping, and he said
okay.
I don't know his name.
Again, it's a very big operation right now. Why? Because the situation was not arrested, when it should be. And now that's the thriving stuff. Now we have people also that are now also making careers out of it. You have the mediators. You have those guys that will go deliver money and all of that. It's just crazy. Anyway, that's what it is. Okay, so this is I want to thank the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, for a productive and positive conversation with the U.S. congressional delegation to Nigeria. There were concrete steps and action discussed at length that, if fully executed, I believe would enhance security across the country for all Nigerians, disrupt and destroy terrorist organizations in the Northeast, and stop the killing of Christians. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. This is the guy, Riley Moore, right? And these are the delegations that came. I don't even know any of these guys, to be honest with you. Yeah. Okay. They brought in their own, maybe second-tier rated politicians to come have a talk. But it is what it is. Back from suspension. If you don't fix up, the next suspension will be indefinite. Okay. That's what they're saying. That Rufai is back from suspension. We'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah, let me see. I've seen this one. Dele Momodu narrates how he escaped the attempted coup in Republic of Benin. What was he doing there?
Mr. Lon, and if you have been able to speak with him in the wake of what we now know is an attempted coup.
Hi, Kathy. Good morning.
Are you glad that it is now it only ended as an attempt and that it wasn't successful?
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Imambe, and thank you for inviting me.
Okay.
Yesterday to me was very surreal.
Okay, so that was a coup. For those who don't know, that was a coup, attempted coup in Benin Republic, which we saw those group of soldiers. I'll call them the mutineers. Went to the TV station, made a few-minute declaration saying that they've taken over, but they were actually suppressed by a bigger military force. And now there's a little bit of calm in Benin Republic. I think everything is back to normal.
I was going to wake up in the morning at 5 a.m. to head straight to Cotonou, have a quick breakfast, and then head out to Lomé, and from Lomé to Ghana. I've done that trip too many times, and it's something I'd love to do, especially on Sundays, because there will be no traffic. So, but unfortunately, the night before, I had all my international papers, but then I asked my driver for the vehicle particulars, and he only had the photocopy. I wasn't comfortable with that. I searched everywhere, my 2 offices in Lagos. I searched in the night, and maybe around 11 or thereabout, I decided that, look, we must abort the trip. I called my friend, Rotimi Obe. We were traveling together. The man who speaks French and lives in Benin Republic is actually from Benin, and Alex Damilda was already in town to accompany us through the journey. Then, when I couldn't get the papers, I called everybody in the middle of the night. I said, I'm sorry, we won't be able to make the trip. And that was what saved us. I was born in an Adura church, so I believe in spirituality.
Okay, yeah, that's his count and his experience. Okay.
Somehow God must have intervened, because we would have been right inside Benin Republic at the time this melodrama was ongoing, and my car has Nigerian plate number, so which means easily I'll be identified within the community. But as God will have it, we missed that. I'm happy that they were able to foil the coup, and someone who had fought the military dictatorship in the past in my own country. It was a welcome development. When I escaped from Nigeria on July 25th.
Okay, so again, yeah, on and on. But again, if you had actually got in, I don't think it's going to be. They were just 20, right? That was the number of those that took over. It's an embarrassed situation. And one of the major reasons for taking over, like I said yesterday, was because they felt like their group, the soldiers in in Benin Republic, they've just been losing a lot of soldiers to all these terrorists. JNIM, that's the major terrorist group with a link to Al Qaeda, right? And it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Like you come in and then you just have the soldiers just murdered. Look at what happened to General Uba. So the soldiers were like, you know what, we've been losing people, and it's just what it is. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Nigeria has failed as a government. In America, and things cannot happen without consequences. Yeah, I mean, again, there should be some level of I would say accountability, which we don't see. That's the problem. We don't see that. Another day, another kidnapping gang leader arrested who is in Fulani. We need to start telling ourselves the truth. All this kidnapping happening in the South are carried out by people from those communities. Again, where's the data? There are different factions. The problem is this. Once something is not fully resolved, it leads to you having other groups also doing that. But again, the major bulk of terrorism, okay, we cannot deny the fact that the melting point started from the north. Yeah, so that's it. What is this? Yeah, that's fine. This is Wiki tackling Bala. I think I watched that yesterday. Yeah, too much violence, too much insecurity. It's just that bad. Bandits attack St. Andrew Anglican Church. Ihiala, Anambra, killed with priest wife. Burnt priest building and cars in Anambra State. What the heck? Where did this happen? 3 hours ago? What? Let me see. What? Sorry, let me put this up. Wow. Why would this happen in Anambra?
With this one, we have lost two vehicles. Now.
I don't know what did they do without those ammunitions, right? I don't know. Cycles. Wow. At this point in time, every responsible man should be allowed to have a way to defend themselves. Because these people, the illegals, will always have guns. The criminals will always have guns. If you have a church, in Nigeria right now, you need to take the issue of security serious. I understand the fact that, there's persecution and all that. But people coming to worship should not be thinking that they are not secured. Especially when this is not coming from the state, but coming from individual actors. I'm just saying. Oh, they take you to the front door and then send you back. That's what happens. That's what happens. Are we sure that what happened in Edo State is not even the work of, what's it called again? The police. And I'm talking about the Harrison VDM case. Because that whole thing seems fishy and smelly from the get-go.
Pastor's house, I was burned down and razed to ashes. And I still think that the cars also burned down.
Wow. Yeah, the person that did this, right? I mean, if you don't show them force, they're not going to be restrained. If you don't fight back like hell, if you don't fight like hell, they're not going to be restrained, unfortunately.
Oh, Jesus. This is the pastor's car. Burned down. Ukochuku's car.
And then they killed someone too.
And the building.
Wow. This is crazy.
It's quite unfortunate.
In Anambra.
At this time,
Anambra.
Community,
Anambra.
when we are trying to see that we gain back our community, things like this are happening. It's quite unfortunate.
I mean, this is an
very, very
this is not an Igbo man.
Quite unfortunate. It's the compound.
And you have these people dancing and doing, Yeah. Rome burns Neurofidus, right? As Rome is burning, the First Lady, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has been honored with the prestigious title of Yeye Asiwaju Gbogbo Ile Oodua by the Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi, The one that changes wives, like, whatever. Today, at the grand finale of the King's 10th coronation anniversary celebration in Ile-Ife, Osun State. You see that? You see that? Yeah, Rome Bonds and Nerophilos. Rome Bonds and Nerophilos. That's crazy. That's crazy. Again, yeah, that's just it. Why? What happened? Why would you move? Wow. Look at this. The moment a supermarket employee attempted to move several shopping carts down an escalator as shortcut, but the cart rolled out of control. What? Let me see this. Whoa! Whoa! Bro, that's crazy. Wow. Look at that. Like, why would you even do that? You should stop the stuff and then roll it. Wow. Man, I hope that guy is okay. But again, it is what it is. I asked my dad to send me 5,000. He said he didn't have. When you begin to hate your dad, people will say you are ungrateful. Who is this one? I beg. Okay. Let me see. Okay, let me look at this.
This video, you guys should watch it.
Regina Daniels, right?
No, really. Everything for me is protruding. You know?
Evidence of good living.
This is because of you. You're doing cooking for me.
But, like, you don't know, I don't even send card.
Hi, Football Vibes. Welcome to the show. I don't even know what this is all about.
Not to cook yourself.
For her, she was giving. So right now she's based in the UK, which means I don't think she's even coming back to Nigeria anytime soon. So she's based in the UK right now, and now she's working in a restaurant. So I don't know if maybe her reason for working in a restaurant now is because she has plans of opening a restaurant in the UK. I don't know. Maybe she.
Okay, I don't know. That's a family business. That's a business. Yeah. Anambra State pastor share money to all his members who came to church. Oh, look at it. Okay, I mean, I don't know. I don't know more about that one. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So again, I hope that there is peace. I hope that there is some level of stability in Nigeria. We'll see what happens, to be honest. I just pray that something happens. Every other day you're hearing about one thing happening or the other, and the politicians don't really care. They're doing dinners, they're going for parties, they're, making up, and there's no difference. The people keep suffering. But it is what it is. At this point in time, I just want to call it a day. Thanks for watching. If you've not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. I wish you the best this week. I also wish you the very fun as you go about your daily work. I will try and come back later today just to cover some more news and just to also have fun. Thanks a lot and have